We used to think that the Arctic is peaceful and quiet. However, the Arctic is not silent. Especially, unlike visual materials, sound allows us to perceive the Arctic from a new perspective. The sonic sensor sounds in the ocean, and the rapidly melting and shifting ice generates these uncanny sounds. And the whale communication disrupted by ship engine noise. These sounds are powerful indicators of the ecological changes driven by human activity. The Arctic soundscape is continuously changing, and the natural sounds are gradually disappearing. I aim to archive the Arctic soundscape, raise awareness about the changes by highlighting the unpleasant sounds. Experiencing the uncanny sounds will make people think about what's happening to the Arctic. To archive these sounds, a field recording network will be established. The map below shows the current and future sea ice extent, whale migration patterns, and shipping routes, all of which play an important role in shaping the Arctic soundscape. Longyearbyen in Svalbard is positioned at the center of this network. The outpost conducts 24-hour real-time field recordings. Using the listening chamber as a base, it records 4 or 5 hidden sounds from the environment with hydrophones and microphones. The site is located close to the shore and Longyearbyen port, so it has several recording points like shipping routes and the ocean. Also, it has a panoramic ocean view. The listening chamber is a space for detailed monitoring of field recording sounds and transmission of data, and the viewing chamber is space to frame and observe the landscape, and provides a workspace for artists to create paintings with sound. The irregularly eroded forms of icebergs, ideal for sound design spaces, inspire the outpost shape. So they have irregular plans and sections and diverse angles. This image illustrates the outpost situated at the port. And the outpost utilizes perforated metal to visually represent the diffusion of sound through the flow of light. For the archive, the defining characteristic of sound is its ability to travel and diffuse widely and interact with each other. Likewise, this archive center aims to embody this quality by serving as a live institution that remains open to the public. So I choose New York downtown as a site. Tribeca is an ideal location because of its rapid expansion as an arts district and deep history of experimental music. The archive, located at Church Street and Walker Street, is a site that isolates itself from the surrounding context. Also, in the corner of New York's grid system, exists in a dynamic relationship of influencing and being influenced by its surroundings. The exterior form is designed in response to the surrounding architecture, influenced by the box shapes, facades, and floor heights of neighboring buildings. Spaces such as the Soundscape Hall, a gallery, and an archive designed to convey insights are planned to inspire transformation within the surrounding community. The sound experience emphasizes sounds diffusing and overlapping qualities, allowing visitors to engage with diverse soundscapes. This diagram illustrates the dynamic resonance created by the interaction of sounds made by moving sound cell. The sound cells utilize a collapsible origami structure that moves flexibly up and down. The outer metal material blocks sound, while the inner felt material absorbs it. This flexible folding mechanism allows for adjustable sound diffusion. The space accommodates various programs, including private listening rooms, musical performances, and even the club. And the facade curtain adapts to the functions of the interior programs, opening to allow external audiences to see the concert from outside, or closing to create an intimate space focused on sound experiences. Looking at the section at the center of the building, a suspended box serves as the archive, while a ramp connects the spaces into a unified whole. Visitors enter through the first floor and interact with the sound cells. As they ascend the ramp, they encounter an exhibition of visual materials, including paintings and video works by artists capturing the Arctic. Finally, visitors can step out onto the rooftop to listen to the soundscape of New York City. The auditorium in the basement is utilized for lectures and performances. The ground floor is designed as an open plan with hanging sound cells, emphasizing flexibility and openness. The basement auditorium, archive, gallery, and rooftop spaces not only provide diverse sound experiences, but also serve as gathering spaces for people. This image depicts a musical performance taking place at the Archive Center. This archive center aims not only to convey the reality of the changing Arctic soundscape to New York, but also to serve as a live institution where people can gather and engage in new discussions.